the Xbox showcase is on June 9th, and a lot of people are wondering if Forza Horizon 6 will be revealed at this showcase. In fact, rumors are ripe left and right, with people claiming that they have heard from sources close to Playground Games that Forza Horizon 6 is going to be revealed at this showcase in just a few days. But this video is not about dubious rumors. Instead, it's about taking a logical look at all the facts that are in front of us and formulate an educated guess, you can say, based on all these facts and logics that we have. So what I personally believe is that Forza Horizon 6 will in fact be revealed, at least we'll get a trailer at the upcoming Xbox showcase, and as for the release date, it might be at the end of the year or it might be at the start of next year, somewhere around March, maybe even summers, but not in the fall. And I'll talk about why I think that, and in fact I'm gonna talk about some of the logics behind my reasoning and some of the facts that I've come across, and I'll speak for both for and against this statement. So let's begin, and if you enjoy this video guys, and if you want more Forza content, which I do make because I love these games, then please subscribe to the channel, as less than 1% of the people watching are actually subscribed, and it would mean a lot to me if you were to come along with me on this journey. Alright, so let's get right into it without wasting any time. So why do I believe that Forza Horizon 6 will be revealed at the Xbox showcase, and why I believe it will be released within the next 12 months? Well, reason number one, the release schedule for previous Forza Horizon games. Forza Horizon 1 2012, Forza Horizon 2 2014, FH3 in 2016, FH4 in 2018, and FH5 in 2021. So we haven't gone more than 3 years without a Forza Horizon game essentially. Generally, the release schedule used to be 2 years. It became 3 years with Forza Horizon 5, and it's going to be 3 years by the end of this year since the release of Forza Horizon 5. So traditionally, we have not gone more than 3 years without a Forza Horizon game releasing. So that would be pretty indicative, I would say, that we do have a new Horizon game coming pretty soon. The second point I want to talk about is actually reused assets, because even though it is the truth that games cost a lot of development time and money nowadays because of the sheer amount of 4K visuals and graphical fidelity and all the details and all the realistic graphics that they need to push out, it's pretty damn true that games are costing a lot more and the development times are being lengthened and lengthened. It's pretty normal for a AAA game these days to take 5 to 6 years for development. But I would like to argue that Forza Horizon series is not particularly the same. The biggest reason for this is the amount of reused assets from previous games. Take a look at the UI, for example. Forza Horizon 3, 4, 5, they all have the same UI. And one of the biggest things that a Forza game has, the cars, a lot of the car models are actually slightly updated, and most of them are reused as it is in the next Forza game. And Playground Games did update a decent number of car models from Forza Horizon 4 to Forza Horizon 5. So I would say that I don't expect Forza Horizon 6 to really rebuild cars from scratch. So I'm pretty sure they would end up reusing a lot of the car models. So essentially, if they're reusing a lot of the car models, they're reusing a lot of the car sounds probably, which I hope is not true. I do want them to make like new proper good car sounds, but that's a whole another topic. And if they are using a lot of the UI, so what are they making? They're actually making the new open world, right? So I think 3 years is more than enough for Playground Games to make a new open world. So I personally don't think that a new Horizon game needs at least 5 to 6 years. So the next reason I want to talk about is Grand Theft Auto 6. Grand Theft Auto 6 is slated to release in 2025, and in a recent statement at an earnings call at Take-Two Interactive, they basically told their investors that GTA 6 would be releasing in fall of 2025. So that is near the end of the year. And if you know GTA, you know it's basically the biggest product in entertainment history, and the hype for GTA 6 is off the charts. And not only that, but GTA 5 Online is pretty damn popular when it comes to car culture, collecting cars and racing. A lot of people who are car lovers, including me, love to hop onto GTA Online and grind for some cars, buy some cars, build up our garage. So GTA 6 Online, you can pretty much bet that it will have a big part of the online functionality which will be about the cars, and big part of the playing experience which will be about collecting cars, about racing. And if we can expect anything from Rockstar, it's going to be more insane than ever. So I don't think any game, whether it's Forza Horizon or any game, wants to release even in the nearby vicinity of GTA 6. So if GTA 6 is releasing at the end of 2025, I definitely believe that Forza Horizon 6 will be releasing before GTA 6, and a good time before, like at least a couple of months, which is why I think that Forza Horizon 6 will be revealed at the Xbox showcase, and then within the next few months, possibly within the next 12 months before June of next year, we will have Forza Horizon 6 in our hands and we will be playing it. The next point I want to make is the fan base, and a lot of the fan base is actually very tired of Horizon Mexico right about now. It's getting a bit stale, and for people like me especially, who aren't too much into the festival playlist thing, and who don't play online a lot, they don't have much to do in Forza Horizon 5 right about now. All we can do is hop on there, play some event lab stuff, play some races, and redo some of the Horizon stories, but there's not much for us to do. And even for people who are like hardcore Horizon players, they're growing really tired of the atmosphere or that Horizon Mexico presents with you. The cities aren't that great. A lot of the environment is pretty arid and desert, and people are generally starting to get their fill of Forza Horizon 5 and they want to move on. They want something new, some new exotic location like Europe or Asia. So the fans are really clamoring for a new game. And honestly, if Horizon 6 isn't coming in the next 12 months, then it's definitely not coming during the same time as GTA 6. And if it's not coming at the same time as GTA 6, then that probably means that it will be released sometime in 2026, which is way too late. Like, tell a Forza Horizon fan that they have to play Horizon 5 for another 2 years and they're gonna be feeling pretty devastated. Like, don't get me wrong, Horizon 5, absolutely phenomenal game. Like, it's one of the best racing games out right now, but that doesn't mean that you can play it infinitely. The next thing I want to talk about is the Forza engine. If you know that the new motorsport game, the new Forza Motorsport, actually has a brand new engine which they have quote unquote built completely up from scratch, and if you know, like, that engine is pretty messed up right now. It's not stable at all, and it's just like really poorly optimized. It doesn't look that good. Like, any day of the week you can put Forza Horizon 5 against Forza Motorsport and Horizon 5 is gonna be this damn looker which looks good in any condition, while Motorsport looks like complete mid. It looks so washed out. Like, this isn't even a comparison. So the new Forza engine is like in pretty rough shape right now. It's not matured enough right now, and it's not polished enough, neither in the technical side or neither in the graphical side. So that new Forza engine is in a pretty bad state right now. And seeing Playground Games, who traditionally have released games which look absolutely insane and also are very polished and very well optimized, I don't think Playground Games will be using this new Forza engine for at least Forza Horizon 6. Maybe they'll use it for Forza Horizon 7, but for Forza Horizon 6, I think we'll get the same engine as Forza Horizon 5. So if they are not completely using that new engine, they don't have to learn the new engine, they don't have to spend months optimizing that new engine. So if they're using the same old engine which is completely and fully optimized, and I'm pretty sure that the developers at Playground Games are masters of the current Forza engine, so it's pretty chill for them, I would believe. So if the Forza engine is gonna stay the same, then I think definitely Horizon 6 is coming in the next 12 months. And the last thing I want to talk about is actually the competition, which, believe it or not, is heating up. Like, if you had told me that, hey man, we're getting like Forza Horizon competitions, I would be like, damn bro, for real? But yeah, we are actually. Like, Test Drive Unlimited Solar Crown is gonna be releasing in a couple of months. Horizons, you have the Crew, which tries to do the Forza Horizon formula with all the festival things, and while it's successful at some things, it's not successful at the others. But Crew 2 is a pretty good game, and there are some things it definitely does better than Horizon. So I know Playground Games are there, and I know that they see all this competition. Even apart from GTA 6, we're getting some competition. Maybe we're getting another Need for Speed game next year. So they need to be there. They need to be there to prove with their new Forza Horizon 6 and absolutely crush the competition. Show people that they are the best arcade racing game around. So all of these reasons are why I actually believe that Horizon 6 will be coming out in the next 12 months. But there are some reasons why it could not be the case, and let's talk about those reasons. The number one reason is obviously the Xbox statement from a couple of months ago, where the higher-ups at Xbox actually stated that the development cycles for Xbox first-party games is moving from 3 to 4 years to 5 to 6 years. This is in order to accommodate the market's need for high-fidelity graphics and insanely detailed textures and all that good stuff. Horizon is also a first-party Xbox game, and believe it or not, I would say it's like when it comes to the first-party Xbox games, now they have Call of Duty, but after Call of Duty, I think the game that is right up at the top is Horizon, not Halo. Microsoft has basically mismanaged Halo to the point that it's starting to become pretty obsolete, but Horizon series, Forza Horizon 5 winning Game of the Years left and right, winning so many awards, getting high Metacritic scores of 90 plus, it's a commercial success, it's a critical success. The Horizon series is absolutely smashing the reviews, smashing sales despite being on the Game Pass. People are really buying it. Like if you look at the Steam charts, Horizon 5 has an absolutely amazing concurrent player base of like 25,000 plus people every single day. A lot of people are playing it on Xbox. So Horizon is like, in terms of financial success, in terms of reviews and critical success, Horizon is like right up there. So it could be that they want to keep the status quo and they want to focus on their first party franchises, and Horizon is the first party game. So if they want to keep the status quo, then they'll be like, yeah, let's take our time, let's polish this new game and let's make it the best that it can be. So that is one of the reasons why I might think that Forza Horizon 6 could actually be 2026, though I'm pretty skeptical about that. The next thing is the Forza engine again, because if they do decide to use the new Forza engine, then they're gonna need months, and I mean literal months, to optimize that engine because it runs like absolute mid, and they need to fix that engine. They need to enhance its graphical prowess to fit the Horizon game. And if they are making a completely massive open world in the new Forza engine, which barely is able to handle the tracks, then I think Playground Games will need to put in a lot of months of work to optimize that new engine. So if they instead decide to not go with the old engine and go with the new engine, then I definitely think that Forza Horizon 6 will take at least 2026 to come, right? I don't think that they will do it because it's not the smart decision, especially keeping in mind the fan base and the competition. But who knows, like Xbox is doing weird stuff these days, like firing the entirety of Tango Gameworks after they made Hi-Fi Rush. So Xbox might tell Playground to actually use the new Forza engine, like who knows. And the next and the final point that I want to talk about is actually the Fable reboot. So as you know, Playground Games are working on the Fable remake, and from all accounts from industry leading journalists that we have seen is that the new Fable is actually facing a lot of development troubles, because obviously why not? Xbox is making a company like Playground Games, a studio which is known for making racing games, whose expertise is in racing games, and they are making them make an RPG. So obviously like it's facing development troubles, and not all of the staff are actually on board to work on the next Horizon game. So because of the troubles in the Fable reboot, it might be that it also causes troubles in the development of the next Horizon game, because a lot of the devs at Playground Games could be busy fixing the mess that is the Fable project. which actually, when you think about it, is all the more reason for them to use the old engine, because if they're already struggling with one project, I don't think they would actually go ahead and use the new Forza engine and also struggle with it and have two projects in a studio which is not that big and two projects which will both be struggling. So that's another reason why I think they won't be using the new engine, right? This is all my logical reasoning based on the facts we know, and I do still think that Horizon 5 will be revealed to us at the Xbox showcase in a few days, and then we'll get it in the next 12 months. But let me know what thought you guys have. Are you excited for Horizon 6? What location do you think it will be set in? And do you think we'll be getting it soon, or do you think we'll be getting it in like 2026? Let me know your thoughts in the comments, guys. And again, if you enjoyed this video, then please subscribe, and I hope all of you have an amazing day full of positivity and happy gaming, guys.